Hello, friends. Once again, I welcome you to the live show with a new mystery from the Bible. And today, we are going to talk about a story that is perhaps one of the oldest stories in the world: Adam and Eve. This story is in the Bible, in the Quran, and also in Judaism. But is it just a religious story? What do history and science say about this? And how do Hinduism, Buddhism, or atheists view this story? Today, we will try to understand this story from every perspective, with facts, evidence, and research. So, let's get started. First of all, let's see what the story of Adam and Eve says in the three Abrahamic religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. First, let's look at Judaism. In the book of Genesis in the Hebrew Bible, it is written that God created Adam from clay and Eve from his rib. They were placed in the Garden of Eden, where there was a forbidden tree. The serpent tempted Eve to eat the fruit, and both of them disobeyed God's command. A special point is that Judaism does not have the concept of original sin. This story represents human moral freedom. A unique fact is that in some Jewish texts, there is mention of a woman named Lilith, who was Adam's first wife. Next, let's look at Christianity. The Bible has the same story, but in this, the concept of original sin is very significant. Because of the mistake made by Adam and Eve, all of humanity became sinful, and Jesus Christ delivered people from this sin. A special point: Eve is often considered more at fault because she ate the fruit first. Third, let's look at Islam. In the Quran, Adam and Eve were placed in paradise. Satan, Iblis, tempted both of them to eat the forbidden fruit. But in Islam, there is no concept of original sin. Allah forgave their repentance and sent them to earth. A special point is that both are considered equally responsible, and Adam is regarded as a prophet. So friends, the story is similar in all three religions, but there are also many differences. Now let us see what history and science have to say about this. Historical and archaeological context. To understand the historical basis of the story of Adam and Eve, we have to look into the civilization of Mesopotamia. Mesopotamian myths. In Mesopotamia, ancient texts that are 3,000 years old, such as Enki and Ninhursag and the Epic of Gilgamesh, narrate stories of creation. These mention garden-like paradises and plants that grant immortality, which are similar to the stories found in the Bible. Archaeological evidence. Archaeologists have discovered cities like Ur and Uruk in Mesopotamia, which are located near the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Some scholars believe that the Garden of Eden could have been somewhere around here. Written evidence. The Hebrew Bible was written in the 6th century BCE when the Jews were in exile in Babylon. The Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in 1947, contained fragments from Genesis. But friends, was this story really a historical event? Let's talk about science. From a scientific perspective, how does science view this story? Genetics. Studies of mitochondrial DNA and Y chromosome show that humanity originated in Africa about 2 lakh years ago, but it began not from a single pair, but from several groups. Symbolic interpretation. Many scientists and historians believe that the story of Adam and Eve is symbolic. It represents the moral consciousness of humans, the beginning of the agricultural age, and the development of social rules. Archaeological perspective. The Garden of Eden was probably not a real place, but rather a symbol of the fertile land of Mesopotamia. So, science says that this story is probably a myth, but its philosophical significance remains even today. Other religions and atheistic perspectives. Now, let us see how the rest of the world views this story. Hinduism. In Hinduism, there is no story like that of Adam and Eve. Instead, stories of human origin are found in the Puranas. For example, Manu and Shatrupa. Manu is considered the first man of humanity, but this story is symbolic and does not have the concept of sin. From the Hindu perspective, the story of Adam and Eve can be seen as a Western myth. In Buddhism, not much attention is given to stories of creation. Buddhists believe that the world moves in cycles and the story of human origin is not relevant for them. Buddhists might consider the story of Adam and Eve as a religious tale that teaches morality. Atheist perspective, atheists consider the story of Adam and Eve to be a myth which has no scientific basis. They consider it an attempt by ancient societies to try and explain the beginning of the world. Some atheists say that this story was created for social control to instill fear of sin and morality. So friends, every religion and ideology looks at this story in its own way. So friends, the story of Adam and Eve is not just a religious tale, but where do we find evidence and information about it? Reliable websites. Now the question is, where should we get all the information about Adam and Eve from? Let me tell you about some reliable websites. 1. Britannica. 2. Wikipedia. 3. My Jewish Learning. 4. Bible Gateway. 5. Islam Q&A. 6. National Geographic. 7. British Museum. Check out these websites. Through these sources, you can delve deeper into this story. So friends, the story of Adam and Eve is not just a religious tale. It is a confluence of history, science, and various perspectives. Whether you consider it religious, symbolic, or a myth, this story compels us to think about the unity of humanity and morality. What does this story mean to you? What do you think? Is this story still relevant today? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Till then, Namaste.